Hello and welcome back to Raw Marketing. I'm Dan Walsh and this is 2017. That's right, Happy New Year's from a cold, rainy San Francisco. I wanted to get this year started off a little differently. I'm going to do a 5-part video series outlining the 5-part framework that I've taught to many clients. I used to teach a General Assembly and have personally used to launch over 80 products in over 100 countries. Each part of the framework, there are 5, each part will be 1 video, and I'm going to upload them every day and put additional resources and other goodies down in the comments, so please make sure to check down there, or down in the video description rather, we'll take it from there. I hope this is a huge help to everybody. New year is always a great time to start new things, new beginnings, and I want to put this out there because, well, for an altruistic reason. One, I think there are so many people out there who have just absolute gold in their fingertips, businesses, products, services, things that other people would love to get their hands on. They've built something excellent, but they just don't know how to tell the world about it. And 2, because I have a little beef with the marketing industry as a whole. There are a lot of good people in it, but education is tricky. There are tons of books. None of them are all that helpful, in my opinion. They are either so pie in the sky that after you read them, you feel good, and you're kind of left with the inability to execute on anything, or they're kind of stories of growth hacking that are super tactical but really aren't applicable to your situation. There's no way to apply them to what you're doing, and they're really more about the hype. I don't like hype, I like results. So I want to give you a framework that you can use to grow your business or any project you're working on with sound marketing strategy. And in honor of this video series, I'm going to rename it. It didn't used to be called this. But the framework will now be the Raw Marketing Strategy Framework. And it is 5 questions that you need to figure out on your own. You need to do the homework on these. You need to get some elbow grease in here and do the hard thinking. The questions are easy, or rather the questions are simple, but they're not easy. It's going to take some work on your effort, on your side. So here it comes. Question number 1 is, what is your goal? It sounds really simple, but you'd be surprised how many people don't have a goal when they start marketing. They don't have a clear objective. And if I can be frank, if you don't have an objective and you're trying to market, you're wasting time, you're wasting money, you're wasting your potential customers' attention and goodwill, you're wasting everything. You need to know what you're trying to achieve. Your goal needs to be binary. It needs to be something that you can look at and say yes or no, we achieved this. It can't be wishy-washy, okay? We're gonna workshop this for a second here. And hey, since it's New Year's, we can use this to workshop New Year's resolutions too. Here's a crappy New Year's resolution. Read more books, right? What the hell does that mean? That means nothing. If I read 1 more book, does that mean I'm a winner? No. You need to know if you did it or not, if you accomplished it, and when. A much better New Year's resolution would be read 1 book per week. Oh, that's great. Now there's a number. At the end of the year, I'll have read 52 books. I know what success looks like now. You get it? Okay, let's workshop a marketing objective. Here's a crappy one I see all the time. Let's get more page views. That's a really bad goal because, what is that? Is that 1 page view? Is that 10 page views? Is that something that you could email your grandma and get an extra hit on your website and now you're done for the year, right? Okay, here's a slightly better objective. 1,000 newsletter signups, right? That's pretty good. That's a quantifiable number. You can tell when you hit it, how close you're getting to it. If you have 500, you're halfway there, right? That's a way better objective than more page views. But it can go further. We can push it further. Ideally, your goal would also have some kind of a timestamp on it, because when do you need to get 1,000 newsletter signups? Is that Is that whenever? Is that infinity, right? Is that before the apocalypse hits? You need to know when you're trying to accomplish something. And the second part is, ideally, it would be tied to some kind of a revenue goal, right? You're in business to make money, not just get newsletter signups. So how do newsletter signups impact the bottom line of your business? Here's a great goal. We're going to massage 1,000 email newsletter signups into a really awesome goal. It would look something like, by end of Q1 2017, I want an additional $10,000 in reoccurring monthly revenue from newsletter subscribers, from that one source, right? You see how it's moving the needle on your business now? Okay, so that's number one. That's the first part of the raw marketing strategy framework. Like I said, it's pretty simple, but it's not easy. So here's what I want you to do. Everyone watching this, you get a little bit of homework. If you, in the comments down below, I want you to put your objective. Just one. You can put 10 if you want, or 20. Just one. If you watch this, figure out what your quantifiable binary objective is. Put it down in the comments. The more people who share, the more people we have to learn from. All right. If I see your objective, I can see that and say, hey, that's a really great one. Maybe I need to work on mine a little bit more. Okay. And if you have any questions, if you think your objective isn't there yet, put it there too. All right, I'm going to jump in the comments and I'm going to help everybody workshop it. This is something that in the classes I've taught, you would be surprised how tricky it is to really whittle down and hone in on a solid objective. So take some time, put some elbow grease into it, like I said, and then drop it in the comments, okay? I'm going to, again, like I said, put some additional resources in the descriptions, and I'm also going to link to the rest of the videos in this series as they get uploaded, because YouTube likes to bounce you around the videos you get to see. So next one's going up tomorrow, part 2 tomorrow. See you then.